her black designers say Gucci Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich. Big Dolce Diva Donda Dundada Tokyo Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist stay frozen, Q. Let's go, I'ma get.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So their offense out now to get this game started. Yellow. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He throws a bullet to the center. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Hey, 57. Hey, rip list.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. That's good for 7 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun, here's May. Got a man, it's Drake London. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a New England first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 36. Hauled in left side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
A give up the middle to Stevenson. And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
Throwing is May. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and goal, Stevenson. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. He gets him 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Patriots finish off their opening drive. Drake made the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Tanner Brown on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots start off well to tie things 7-7. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. get this drive started. 1st and 10.
23. Yellow. Return.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs need only one to take the lead. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at 3rd and very long. To throw, here's May. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Throw reeled in by London. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down throw for May. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
May trying again here on second. He's going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
May now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
You know, when we watch the Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Trying to throw for it with May. It is Kupp left side. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
First and 10, here's Stevenson. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 3 now. From the 21. That's incomplete left side. This one intended for the running back. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Just 1 yard there. Now a tough call to make on 4th and short inside of field goal range. They send the tight end in motion. May throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
57, 57 colors, 57 colors. Come back.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 13-point lead. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on first. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. May now. That one's complete to London. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's May. Hits his running back. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a New England first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first down, it's Gibson. And they take him down right along the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Pretty obvious, this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Working inside the red zone. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. On play action, here's May. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Now it's a bootleg for him. Buying some time right. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a one-score game before halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Yellow. Yellow.
Running back sent in motion. First and 10, it's Mahomes. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Here we go. 2nd and very long. Escapes the pocket. On the run right. Brought in inside the 20. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is cocked. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs bump the lead up to 13 points. Butker on now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. May on 1st and 10. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
May now from the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Going play action, May. He rolls to his right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that. Get out of harm's way. Right? You just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
The give here on 2nd. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Working quickly here. We're going for this. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Third quarter starts with a run by Stevenson. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here's 2nd and 2. Forced out to his right. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes the pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Finds a man right side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Offense up to the line fast. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Throwing now, off play action. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Made a throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Out is Tanner Brown to try to knock this through. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Zuerlein puts it through. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Out left, Worthy makes the ground. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
43, 43, 15. 15, 15. Attack, attack. Right side.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
First down. First and 10 at the
Yellow.
50-yard line.
Right side.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Wangu on the catch. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Right side.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He's got it deep downfield. And he's got enough to move the sticks.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Wangu can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Right side.
He gets another shot here. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Yellow. Easy, 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 easy. I don't need to. I don't need to.
They motion the tight end over.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now they'll get some time.
End of the 3rd quarter with the score. Harrison
The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal.
Butker, 26
It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. Up and good from Blankenship. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Here's made in the air. Dumps it off to his running back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Now May on third and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Desperation time here on fourth. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs push the lead to 20.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Caught for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Patriots hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, great work by the defense there, Brock. Coverage keeping things tight downfield even as he extended the play, and as a result, they pick up the INT.
And the eyes were bigger than the stomach on that throw. It was as if he was committed to it right when he left the pocket. But if nothing opens up, you're going to pay for trying to make a throw.
Up to the races, middle of the field. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Yeah, when you got a game changer as a wide receiver, you want to get the ball in his hands any way you can. And I love that call. Right, we see it all the time on bubbles and quick little receptions. But put the ball in his hands as a runner, and this dude's dynamic.
Finds a big lane, and they'll mark him down there after the dive. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal. Another carry for him. Call it a handful on that run. Now it's second and goal from the 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. So for Brock Huard, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just go. Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't, lil' bruh. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating, lil' daddy, LeBron. Your mammy's a petty. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapist, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blick at my VIP. Snack of my. One brick, one miss. Rich took his check out. We talking start like ball high, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I want miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important.